Let's do it.
Welcome back, everyone. My name is Lachlan,
And I'm Eamon.
and we are Unstreamin.
Loch Eam Unstreamin, episode 3, man. I, I forgot the next part of the intro. Whatever, you get the point. We're back and better than ever, and you should be too. Boom.
Where did we leave off on our last episode?
Whoa, where do we all leave off in life? How's your week been, Lachlan?
My week has been amazing. Stranger Things has come out. I actually have something to do now. We've been watching it together. It's so good.
Yeah, this week has been a fever dream. There's been so much TV to watch. Dancing with the Stars finale, Survivor, Stranger Things. It's not been easy.
Yeah. No, Stranger Things has been good so far. I know I finished it this morning.
But we
Um,
aren't giving any spoilers on that, so we're
no, I'm not talking about it yet. That's gonna be 2 weeks because we have a special guest in our next episode.
we'll get into that near the end. But continuing on our four-part origin series, uncovering the truth behind Eamon and Lachlan's friendship. Last week we ended off talking about Lachlan moving away. And this week, we're going into life after the move, how depressing it was, and how we overcame our feelings and reunited eventually.
Yeah, so do you want me to just kick it off about like how my life was in Edmonton or
Well, yeah, let's start off with your first day of school in Edmonton. No new heights, no connections. You're completely alone. How's that?
yeah, it kind of sucked, I'm not gonna lie. Uh I I felt like emo. Even though I wasn't actually emo, I kind of felt emo. It was just a feeling.
I also felt very emo, but
No, it was just so different because there was like 40 people in my class,
oh
you know.
yeah.
A small step up from 10.
40 people who have been in not new heights their whole career.
Yep, and
That's
most of them know each other. Well, some of them don't because they went to like different middle schools. But basically, everyone already had an established friend group.
Yeah, you had to claw your way into one, right?
Yeah, I did. Um, yeah, and it was bad because like these guys, they most of these guys have known each other since like elementary. Like they've been friends since elementary. Except for there's one guy who became friends with them in middle school. But basically, the point is they've all been friends for like so long that it's like it's pretty hard to find someone who wants to add to their friend group because it's kind of like we were um when I thought that I was going to stay in New Heights, well, there's not really friend groups because there's not that many people.
Yeah.
You know, no one was really thinking about adding to their friend groups. It was just kind of established. It's just too much work. Because what if, you
Like
know,
everyone's already basically connected.
yeah. And also, I wasn't in New Heights, so that's going to be like 10 times harder
Yeah.
because more than 10 people in a class.
But you overcame the odds and you got into a friend group.
Yep. Might not be the best friend group, but it is a friend group.
Yeah. What's your bestie's name in Edmonton?
T Bizzle, the goat. Most
Yeah.
boring person I've ever met in my life. Literally hates everything. But it's better than no one.
Yeah, I'd take T Bizzle over no one any day.
Yeah. And T Bizzle has his moments. He's actually a pretty funny person. He just doesn't really like to do anything.
Yeah. He, I mean, at least you found your people.
Yeah.
Me, on
Found
the
my
other hand, my first week of, well, no, you had a fun vacation after you moved away. You got to go to Toronto and then visit your new house in Edmonton. At least the
Yeah.
rest of your summer was fun. Mine was just depressing.
Yeah.
I tried
The
to
sum-
fill what?
What? No, I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's all. I tried to fill the void that you left with other people, but I was not ready to move on, bro. I was like, I started calling James every day to try and replicate the calls that we once had. and it just like it wasn't hitting the same. And I was like, is this my life now? I have truly hit rock bottom. My bestie is gone. We were going to be in the same class next year in high school. It was going to be the best year ever. And now I've been I've been reduced to nothing. Like
Yeah, yeah. My summer in Edmonton also. Well, it actually wasn't the best because well, you're not really just gonna find anybody your age just walking around that wants to hang out with you, you know. So it was mostly just in Edmonton. It was just me, me with my family and stuff.
mhm.
So it was fun, exploring the neighborhood and meeting my neighbors, I guess. But that I didn't really have any friends before school started because I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Mhm.
I thought that Edmonton wasn't going to be that bad. It looked really fun. I thought there was a lot of stuff, and I swear, as soon as school started, it just became terrible.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been to Edmonton when it's been sunny out. I don't think it is ever sunny in Edmonton, as a matter of fact. Have you
Yeah,
seen the sun?
no, it's just unheard of, man.
It's the town from not the town, the town from the trolls. I
Yeah, no,
ain't happy.
that's
Bergsville.
like I need to eat a Calgarian.
They have to eat Calgarians to stay happy.
Yeah,
Yeah. So rocky lives after you left for sure for both of us. And we also this is when we stopped talking. I
yeah.
think we couldn't bear to remember like what we could have had.
Also, there was nothing to talk about because none of us were really doing anything.
Yeah.
I I remember being in Toronto, and I was like about to go to bed, and I think you called me, and I joined, and we were both just like trying to find anything to talk about, and the call only lasted like 10 minutes because we honestly just couldn't think of anything. Because I was asking, oh, how's everyone doing, you know, in Calgary, and you just said like no one's hanging out.
No, compared to when you were here, people were hanging out like every day. It was so magical. I think there's probably like a total of 3 hangouts I went to after you left. I was so sad.
Yeah. No, I think I understand that though because it was my last year being in Calgary, so everyone was just putting in the extra work to hang out, and then it's kind of worthless because I'm gone, since I
So yeah,
inherited the friend group.
sure, man. But we stopped talking. The end of the summer, it was over. And going in, yeah, school started for me, and I was in a new class. And I was just the entire first week, I was thinking, oh my God, this would be so much better if I had Lachlan. Like,
I was
oh, because it was Bryce. Bryce was totally icing me out. I was looking for anyone. I was clawing. Keo was in my class and we were close. Same with Emery, but Bryce, I was trying to get close to him, and Bryce was just freaking ignoring me every day. And I was like, ah,
Yeah, my first day, I don't think a single person talked to me. I didn't talk to anyone until like lunch, I think, because I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't be the kid who like sits alone, you know?
yes.
You know, girls when she's like eating on the toilet. I was like, I'm not going to do that, you know? I gotta find what's their names?
The plastics.
The plastic. I gotta go find my plastics.
Yeah, you found T Bizzle.
I found T Bizzle. He's like Gretchen, you know? Or not Gretchen, what's her name?
I
He's
don't.
like he's like the gang leader.
Oh, Regina.
You have an in with Bizzle, you have an in with everyone. Because the weird thing is, Bizzle is like friends with everybody in this school, but like no, he's like friendly with everyone. Everyone knows who he is.
they
It's
call
like very popular. He just doesn't really hang out with anyone except for me and some other people.
they call him T Bizzle because he has all the tea.
Yeah. No, T Bizzle, like that guy's a legend. He's a franchise player.
Yeah. So, and you, yeah, life was kind of picking up for you at that point, right? Like, okay, I can get behind this, kind of.
I mean, I still want to be in Calgary. I feel like now I've kind of got over it. You know, obviously I still want to be in Calgary, but now I'm just like I've accepted that I'm not going back, and I'm just like, you know, might as well just start up a new family. You know?
Yeah. Do you need to go take your bread out of the oven now?
Do I? I have a timer, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. Lachlan's baking bread right now.
Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'll take the bread. The
Okay.
sour is amazing.
Um, you're actually a liar. So we're gonna readjust our plan now. So,
Yeah.
um, what else? I don't want to. We don't have that much to talk about because we
Yeah.
didn't talk to each
I'm
other.
boring myself just talking about it. It sounds so stupid right now. I'm like, yeah, Edmonton is cool. You know, there was that one time that I saw a chipmunk on a tree.
You
It's like
can
there's nothing to talk about, man.
you can talk it. No, you can tell how glum our lives work based on how glum the start of the podcast has been. This is really boring.
Yeah.
Um, something that we didn't talk about that I wanted to talk about that's more exciting that we're also going to talk about next week with James is the camping trip in grade 9 for us. That
Yeah.
was the best hangout we've ever had.
100%.
Legendary memories every hour.
Yeah. It was amazing. It was so good.
We
I swear, I swear we've talked about this though.
talked
I
about it on one of the podcasts that we failed to record.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get confused about that. The two podcasts that we recorded that didn't even pick up my voice, you didn't even test to see, you know.
Okay, whatever. That camping trip was literally the best. We had a legendary camping assignments. Like everyone in our room was like it was stacked.
Yeah.
The supper stacked. The activities stacked. It was just a stacked trip. What's your favorite part of that trip, Lachlan?
You know, I remember that I think it was the dinner. I remember I had I had a pretty good dinner.
That's so random. Okay. I think my favorite part of the camping trip was going to bed. But not because I got to sleep, but because of the pure pandemonium that went down that night.
Oh yeah.
So, for context, they served a lot of beans at dinner, if you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
Lachlan ate a lot of beans that dinner.
Yeah, I was no, I was a little bit gassy that night.
To say the least. No, our cabin had Malcolm and Lachlan in the same room, which is the biggest mistake square one. Like we went wrong right there.
And
Malcolm was rain raining chaos the entire night. He was at one point in his sleeping bag like a caterpillar underneath Lachlan's bed shirtless. Like he did, he was shirtless underneath Lachlan's bed in his sleeping bag, and he wouldn't get out. And the teacher kept like being like, "Malcolm, please, we need to go to bed." And Malcolm's like, "No."
because I remember, I think they gave us Mr. Julius originally because they thought that we were going to be the cabin messing around.
Yeah,
But
very wisely.
no, but I think I don't really know what happened, but I think some other cabin was causing some problems, so they had to switch teachers. Because you know, Mr. Julius, if he's in your cabin, that means
No
there's no.
nonsense. So yeah, we got a different teacher who who was not Mr. Julius. Was it Mr. Nathan? Yeah, he definitely was not as commanding as Mr. Julius. He put up with Malcolm for too long.
He just let him do anything.
But yeah, so the sleep that we had, Malcolm, no, you were on the bottom bunk, right?
Yeah, I was on the bottom bunk.
And I
I
was
think I.
on the top bunk across the room from Lachlan. I had an entire bunk to myself. I was very happy about it. But it was time for bed. And I'm gonna say it right now. Everyone's still mad at me for this, but I had the best sleep of my life. Everyone else did not because of me. Well,
Yeah,
you
so
could,
loud.
Go ahead and recall the events from your perspective.
So basically, um, I remember I was like really tired. We'd had that long night, because our teacher just was letting us stay up and do like whatever we want. He was not standing on business.
Yeah, you were
Um,
farting a lot.
yeah, because he was like a sub. I don't think he really cared. Um, and we're asleep. I'm like so close. I can like see La La Land. I'm basically there. And then I hear Eamon's loud ass snoring. Uh, this guy is being so loud. It's like I've been around some very loud snorers, but this guy was the worst. I couldn't even close my eyes, man. I look over and this guy's sleeping and he has the biggest grin, like painted from ear to ear on his face, keeping everyone up all night. Brandon was ready to kill you the next day.
No, I I also did. I remember people were asking, "Oh, does anyone snore?" And I was like, "No." I didn't know that I snored. No one told me. So I wake up the next day having like a whole 10 hours of sleep. It's the best sleep I've ever had. The birds are chirping, the sun is shining. This day could not be any better. And I'm stretching, and everyone else, I look around the room, and everyone is, you know, they look like they didn't get much sleep. I was like, oh, those suckers. And all of a sudden, everyone starts like harassing me. It was close to bullying. People were throwing their pillows at me. They were like, you kept everyone up. I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, no, I honestly thought that you were gonna get slimed.
Wait, no, there's more to waking up before that. So I like to wake up stupidly early whenever I'm like having a sleepover or whatever. I woke up at like 5 that morning actually. So I woke up before everyone else. That was probably the 2 hours they got of sleep. And I thought it would be really funny if I if I was watching Lachlan when he woke up and he saw me and he like got really scared. Do you remember that?
Yeah, no, that was just weird, bro.
um so I was I don't know how long I was there. I was probably there for 30 minutes on the edge of my bed, just like staring at you, like, come on, wake up. And you wake up, and then did you go ahead, you go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I wake up, and this guy's just staring at me. Like I think I woke up and kind of like rolling around. I look, it's kind of blurry. I see even he's just giving me the death scare, that death stare. No, this guy scared the shit out of me, man. So scary, right? And I think he's like watching Stranger Things or something on his
I
phone.
was watching Stranger Things waiting for you.
Uh, and you say you're kind of like waving me over. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna go over there and talk to him, but I gotta make sure that I'm really quiet so I don't wake anyone else up.
I'm telling the rest of this.
And I'm about to stand up from my bed.
No, no, wait.
What?
Lachlan's not gonna tell it right. He's gonna understate what happened. He
God.
slowly gets up from his bed. He like gives I wave him over and he gives me like a thumbs up. So he gets out of his bed and he starts tiptoeing like cartoonishly tiptoeing towards me. And since we're on opposite sides of the room, he has to get through the middle. And as soon as his tiny tiptoes toes touch the center of the room, the floorboard just like the loudest creak I have ever heard in my life.
So
And
loud.
Lachlan just freezes. He just dead frozen. On his face is like, uh, oh.
I look over, I see Malcolm. He's like turning, he's like grunting or something. I'm waking him up. I look up, I see Brandon's doing the same thing. I'm looking at everyone's like all tossing and turning. Everyone's about to wake up any second now.
He's the culprit. He's in the center of the room.
Yeah. And Malcolm wakes up, looks at me, and he said, Lockman, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, we. I am 3 for 3 on waking up my entire cabin on every camping trip I've been to. The first year, I woke up everyone when I was getting out of bed to go to the bathroom. Second year, that happened. Third year, how did I wake everyone up on the third year? Oh, I was listening to music in my headphones and I just accidentally started blasting it. And everyone's like, "Is that the Dead Kennedys?" It's like jamming out playing Block Blast. So yeah, if you're in a room with me on the next camping trip, start praying.
What?
I ruined all of your nights.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I think you cut out for a second. What did you say?
I ruined all of your nights.
Yep.
So these this camping
Hold on.
trip was legendary.
Bread. Gotta go take out the bread.
Okay, Lachlan will be right back. I get to entertain everyone. I'm very excited about this. So, what else happened on that camping trip? Uh yeah, before we went to bed, Lachlan ate like 2 plates of beans. He is gonna be really mad when he watches this back and tells everyone I said this. Um, yeah, it was explosive gas the entire night. It was, I hate when this happens, but it was one of those moments when you're having a sleepover and no one shuts up when it's time to go to bed and everyone's tired, but there's always the one person who makes the noise and no one can go to sleep. That was Lachlan. It was like explosive. I think Michael was also in our cabin and he was, I don't even know if he was awake, but he was talking about Uno. He was like whispering about it. I was like, oh God. This night's never gonna end. But it did for me, just not for everyone else, because apparently I snore like a train, which no one told me about. I went home and I was like, I asked my family, did you know that I snore like a train? And they were like, yeah. You also are the most aggressive sleeper we've ever met. Apparently, I like karate kick the wall in my sleep, and you can hear it in the entire house. I snore like a train. It's it's not a good look. And it left everyone in that cabin traumatized the next year who went to the camping trip. It was, I think, Malcolm and Brandon. They weren't in my cabin, but they were like, "Oh, you're gonna snore again." It was the morning after I was brushing my teeth, and Brandon was there, and he was like, "Did you snore?" And I was like, "Yeah." So yeah, once again, you better start praying if you get assigned to my cabin. There's definitely more to that camping trip. Lachlan, we played a lot of Gaga Ball, and Lachlan Lachlan was the one person missing. Everyone was like, "Oh, where's Lachlan?" And halfway through this Gaga Ball match, he comes strolling in. He's like, "Let the pros see it, show you how it's done." And he gets in the court and he totally wins. And it was the craziest or plus 1,000 aura moment. He's on top of the world, and then he lost every game after that. Not a good look for him. Um, how long does it take to bake bread? I swear.
I'm back.
Soft.
Dude, I almost burnt my finger. So stupid.
I
I was so close to taking it out without putting like gloves on.
I bet I could do a really good Lachlan burning his finger impression. You'd be like, "Ow!" Exactly like that, and then you'd
No,
you'd jump back and
so
kiss your
stupid.
finger.
I opened it. I'm like inches away from picking it up, and I'm like, wait a second. That's why I put gloves on, right? I don't want to burn my fingers.
Oh. So, yeah, I was talking more about the camping trip while you were gone, and I think that the camping trip, how fun of a story that is compared to, oh yeah, Edmonton was good. New Heights is kind of sad after you left. It shows how much worse both of our fun experiences got without each other. We, it was, it just wasn't the same.
Yeah.
But after probably, I think it was December was the next time we talked. After 4 months of not talking, Lachlan's like, "Hey, I have an orthodontist appointment in Calgary. I'm gonna be there. We should hang out." And I was like, "Yes, this is my chance to take what's mine back." Um, you want to say what happened during that hangout?
Was this the first one?
Yeah, the one where you fell ill.
Oh my God. I was actually on the verge of death.
Yeah, I invited all these people over. It was gonna be such a good hangout, and then yeah, what happened?
So basically, yeah, even invited over like Malcolm, Barrick, James, a bunch of other people. And um yeah, I was like super excited, right? I arrived like a couple hours before them, and it was just me and Eamon for a little bit. Um, and I don't know what happened, but I just got like really sick, like on the verge of death sick. Um, and I had to go to sleep like in Eamon's house. I had to like sleep in one of their beds, and I don't know how long I was out for. Like was it like a couple hours?
No,
Was it?
so what happened was everyone got there as Lachlan was like feeling like death. Lachlan looked like death as well. I thought he was gonna die. And my mom was like, "Yeah, you can sleep in my." She gave you my sister's room to sleep in. So
And
Lachlan,
like family was like gone. Like I couldn't like go back to them or leave or anything. I was stuck there for the night.
so
I'm pretty sure.
Lachlan was sleeping upstairs as soon as everyone got there. So it was Ferric, James, and Malcolm. I had to keep them entertained because they're like, "Yeah, we were here for Lachlan." So it was us four waiting for you to wake up for probably 2 hours. We ordered pizza. We were watching the Hunger Games waiting.
I walked downstairs. You guys are like watching some like Minecraft news channel or something.
Oh my god, yeah, we were watching. It got really brain rot really quick.
Yeah, I'm walking down and I haven't seen these guys in like months. It feels like it's been a year, but it's been I think half a year. But it feels
Yeah,
like it's been so long since I've actually seen them. Um, and James looks at me and he says something like, "Dude, you look how you share right now."
yeah.
I was like, my face was like beet red. I was I was like barely even able to open my eyes. I was like squinting. I was like hunched over. Um, and it
And-
was like I'm pretty sure this was like December or November or something. It was pretty cold too.
yeah, it was
So
freezing.
it was yeah, it was very cold. So we're just like kind of hanging out. I'm still like adjusting because it just woke up and I feel like I don't really know what's going on. And we're we're gonna go on like some walk or something. We're gonna go to like a park, just hang around outside. And it's like slightly uphill, and I'm trying to walk there, and I'm like about to die. Like I can't even take another step. But I'm like I want to keep pushing forward. I don't want to be like holding everyone back. You know, I don't want to be ruining the hangout. So I'm just like, I'll just push through. I'll try to do my best, but like I feel terrible. And like I don't even think I said I wanted to go back. Like you guys saw that I was like about to die. We're like, okay, we can't be out here anymore.
Yeah, I gave you mercy.
Yeah,
Then we went
I
back
even
inside and watched the the Rizzler and Baby Gronk, not Baby Gronk, the Rizzler, Big AJ.
oh my god, on the
What's
Jimmy Fallon show.
Yeah, we watched their body language analysis.
Yeah, how we like insulted the Rizzler or something, or no, how he insulted everyone but the Rizzler,
Yeah.
because he knows that the Rizzler is like the alpha or something.
Yeah, it was dumb.
But honestly, it kind of made sense, you know?
um so yeah, that was the first time you came back and you were supposed to sleep over, but you were like, "Hell no."
Yeah. I was just saying we were supposed to sleep over. We had this really stupid plan that I was gonna sleep over and like spend the day in Disney. That was the stupidest plan ever. And I'm
We're at
telling
school.
you, that's a terrible idea. It's not gonna work. So I'm deciding, there's really no point in going there. I mean, I could sleep over and leave early, but I'm also like, I'm probably gonna throw up later that night. So I'm just thinking I'm just gonna go home. And I saw you guys the next day for a little bit because I went to the school for a sec. But yeah, no, it was terrible. It should have been so much better because that was the first time I'd hang out with you guys in
Yeah,
like a
it did
long
not
time.
leave a good impression.
And
And
then I
then
was sick the next time too.
no, yeah, the next time you came over was probably February, you had another appointment or something. Your family was in town, and you were like, okay, we can finally have our sleepover thing. And you come over. I'm like, okay, let's see if this one goes better. It did not. It went worse.
Yeah, I it wasn't really that bad. It's just I just had a regular cold, but I don't know, man. I don't really remember that much about it. I'm pretty sure we still had the sleepover though.
Yeah, you were just like, I don't know, you were evil.
Oh
You
yeah,
were
I was like I don't know, I was just like I just felt like so brain dead, you know? I just wasn't I didn't have anything funny to say. I was just kind of there, you know?
Yeah, it was not the vibe, and I was like, is it really over? Like, is he
Yeah.
never gonna be the same?
I'd like to believe it was just because I had a cold that I was like that's the reason why I was like that, but I mean, I don't know.
But anyway, so that
Someone
was the
else.
second time out of three that we've hung out. Or no, the second time out of four that we hung out since you left. And then I was like, you know what? Like, some things just aren't meant to be. It's time to ghost him again.
Yeah, I remember that. I was trying to call you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm busy." What could you possibly be busy with? When are you?
You were, yeah, no, it was so intentional. I was like, I was cutting you off.
Yeah, I think I knew that too, and that's when we kind of started ghosting each other.
That was the
Like,
real ghosting. Like,
yeah, and I was like, okay, no, this guy doesn't want to hang out with me, so I'm just gonna stop, I guess.
no,
And then
that
he just met me out of nowhere.
that was in June probably.
Yeah.
June, I was like, hey, you want to play Roblox?
Oh, yeah, that's when we played Forsaken with Malcolm.
Yeah,
Where was?
that's we also started grinding chain together on Roblox.
Yeah, and then what was that game? Forsaken?
Daycare.
No, Forsaken, the game we
Oh
played.
yeah, I hate that game. So yeah, then we were on talking terms again. That was when I was in my summer job, so we couldn't like talk that much, but we were doing like weekly calls type thing. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, he's funny again. This is so great.
Yeah,
This is
I don't know what happened. I think it was just because I was sick that I wasn't that funny.
You weren't eating enough Calgarians.
Exactly. I wasn't eating enough talkies.
Well, talkies are the way to Lachlan's heart. And pro tip: if he's ever mad at you, like just give him talkies, and he'll be like, "You shouldn't have."
Yeah, exactly. Even though you should have. When I say you shouldn't have, like you should have.
No,
You
he also. I'm still mad about this. Every time he comes to my house, he freaking steals all my talkies. He eats them all.
you say that you're buying talkies for us to share, and you don't expect me to eat the whole bag in one night. You know?
Freaking scammer.
You see,
So okay, moving on. We're running out of time. So then I was our both of our birthdays are coming up. Lachlan, your birthday is in August. My birthday's in August. We're both turning 16. We should do something together. And you were like, yes. So we devised a plan, like a kind of joint birthday type thing that wasn't really a birthday. We'd like get the OG gang back together for one last run. And this was like such a great plan. And it starts off great. Lachlan, you get here and you aren't sick. Oh my
yup,
gosh.
it's so perfect. It's what everyone would have dreamed of.
You were also the latest there, so this you and making me invite people to hang out with you, and then you like making me entertain them waiting for you. I swear, it's
Okay.
happened every time.
Well, I usually here's the thing, right? When we're driving there, I'll usually check the time. I'll say, be there in 3 hours and 30 minutes. Except for I forget that I have to like take a little stop, grab some talkies, root beer, take a squirt, and then we're back on the road, right? So
Yes.
that's like 10 extra minutes. And then everyone always shows up like an hour early or something, you know? It's not my fault that I like to arrive in style. You always want to be the last one there. You want everyone
Fashionably late.
fashionably late. I've been fashionably late in every single hangout,
Yeah,
except
this Yeah. Moving on. This hangout was probably the second best hangout we had, next to the camping trip. It was so fun. I this is the first thing I made everyone do is I'm like, okay, we're gonna walk to Golden Boy Church again. It's the walk that we've been fearing, and it's gonna happen, and we're gonna like it.
Yeah.
And it was the most beautiful walk ever. It was fun. This, you should have seen the scenery. I might make that the thumbnail for this video. It was freaking beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the sun
Uh,
was shining, everyone was having fun. The mosquitoes were not fun. The mosquitoes were devouring everyone, especially poor Xavier S.
yeah. Okay. He did wear like a t-shirt and shorts though.
Well, yeah, but he didn't expect to be trekking through a jungle. Oh yeah, I made everyone walk the scenic route through basically like in a forest. That's that's another reason.
Yeah.
But anyway, we get to the top of the hill. I have a photo of the view. It's gorgeous, the sun setting, and then I hear struggling to my left.
That's not the mind us. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
we already.
you explain what happened here.
I'm pretty sure we already. I'm pretty sure this was in the last episode.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't? Oh, okay. So I'm like Malcolm is saying that he can
He
you know
thinks that he can lift you up.
they can lift me up like military style, and they have like they grab your arm and they like lift you over their shoulders or whatever. And he tries doing it the first time, he almost blows out his back because he's like bent down so far. He's like, you know what, Lachlan, we're gonna try this again. So he like picks me up again. Um and he like actually lifts me up. He's like shaking. This guy's about to die. Uh, he's crushing my nuts with his hand. I'm just like I just yell my nuts like so loud because the sheer pain is
This was so funny because I looked over when I heard Malcolm like audibly struggling to pick up Lachlan, and Lachlan's feet are off the ground, and Malcolm is bent over, like sweat pouring down his face. He's so red, and he starts lifting him up, but Malcolm's hand starts like inching up Lachlan's leg, and eventually it hits the no square.
Yup.
And you can see it on Lachlan's face. He like starts wincing, and he just lets it out. He's, my nuts!
It hurt, bro. It hurt so
He,
much.
he screamed. It was you could hear it from probably a mile away. And I don't think either of you guys realized how funny it was at the moment, but I was losing it. Oh, I'm gonna make that the thumbnail of the video, the view that we had when this was happening.
Yeah. And that's like pretty much our story there. So we can like go
No,
up guest.
yeah, no, that's and then Lachlan and I we hang out a bit more after that. Was we went to the mall. We tried getting Labubus, but they were too overpriced. They were like $160.
Yeah, and the only ones we could get were like Coca-Cola Labubus.
Yeah, so we settled on buying. No, you made me settle on buying Lafufus.
No, I bought my own. Oh, I thought you meant like you were buying. No. Yeah, no, we bought these like really bad Lafufus.
They were really bad, and it was 30
Yeah.
bucks. I regret it so much. I didn't buy lunch because I bought a Lafufu instead. I was like, oh my god, I'm starving myself for this.
Hey, it was milk themed.
Yeah,
So,
the Labubu was inside of a milk carton. You couldn't even see the Labubu, the Lafufu. My bad.
but you could take yours out of the carton, though, I'm pretty sure, right?
Well, yeah, but then what's the point of having the carton? Anyway, we also. Oh my god, no, we're ending off talking about the badminton,
The what?
our badminton duo streak.
Oh my God, I have the video.
I also. Oh, Lachlan. I'll get Lachlan to send it to me after this, and I might post that as a separate video. But me and Lachlan made the craziest badminton duo ever that weekend. Like, first off, we were 1v1ing each other. It was a crazy 1v1. But then, someone who was living at my house, her name was Pippa, she challenged us like a 2v1. So I was like, oh yeah, we've got this. So it was me and Lachlan versus Pippa. We just kept coming up with these new strategies. Like the first one was the alley oop. Do you remember the alley oop?
Oh my God, it was like he'd hit it up. This is the serve. He'd hit it up to me, and I'd smack it down. So perfect.
But
We
then the
would,
alley oop kept developing, so we'd rally. I'd serve him the birdie, and then he'd serve it back to me. We just kept like hitting it. We were rallying with each other for like 20 rallies, and then when they least expected it, Lachlan would just slam it over the fence.
yeah.
And then we came up with the waffle where we both had the birdie like squished in between our rackets, and we just like throw it over the fence together. Yeah,
Oh my,
we made the
this.
craziest duo.
Oh, that was so fun. Yeah, that badminton man, our dance too, our victory dance.
We made a victory dance. I'll post out that as well. I have that.
It was
It was
like,
like a 1 minute dance every single time we scored a point.
yeah, it would be like we spent more time dancing than we did actually getting points, and some of the times we didn't even get the point. We just danced for the love of the game.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that us reuniting, like our lives got so much better after that. We still talk to this day. That
Yeah,
sparked it all. But anyway, we're out of time. Next week, you can look forward to our first special guest, James Moore, Jimmy. He's going to be talking about the fourth hangout that Lachlan had, where Lachlan thought that he was going to die. That's the hint you get.
yeah,
We're also going to be doing some trivia with them because them competing. It's going to be a good podcast. Remember to tune in. And until next week, stay unstreamin'. Stay unstreamed because we're unstreamin' now. Yeah.
yeah. We still need an outro. We
Please.
we need it, man. It feels so weird just saying like bye, you know?
If you listen this far, give us an outro in the comments, please.
Yeah,
We beg.
please. Hey, you know what? How about this? Maybe, maybe they could be our next guest if they make a good outro.
Oh yeah, whoever makes the best outro gets to be a special guest.
Yup.
Okay. Until next time, see you later.
All right.